With the advancement of modern technologies, life has become easier. With the evolution of social media companies, it has never been easier to connect with our friends and families. This is what these social media companies claim. But is it the real reason why these apps were created? Social media apps such as Instagram and TikTok are heavily influencing our society and the minds of young men. It has brought in countless more problems than the solutions which these companies claim. Quitting social media in these times is considered a wired act, but it has shown solutions to countless problems. We are going to see some of the reasons why you need to quit social media and the benefit it provides. Your mental health will improve. Even if you can feel unsatisfied right away after stopping social media, logging out is good for your mental health. Several studies have found a direct link between social media overuse and depression. Use of social media has been associated with higher levels of anxiety and sadness, particularly among teenagers. Just after 2 weeks of quitting social media, I was happier and less depressed about my life. The reason why you feel depressed is that the algorithm pushes the content of people who is wealthier, happy, and has very high levels of physical attraction than you. You end up comparing your life to the person's life on the screen, which will cause you to feel unsatisfied about your life, leading to affecting your mental health. You will be more productive. Have you ever spent an hour on social media? Most of us have. When you stop using social media, you feel freer and more productive because scrolling for a few minutes here and there may mount up to hours every day. Think about it. If you spend 3 hours every day scrolling on social media, it adds up to 21 hours a week, which is almost a day. You have now spent almost a day scrolling. Imagine what you could do with these hours. You could start a business, learn a new skill, study, and finish your assignments. Attention is the new currency. All these apps are specifically designed to grab your attention to make them more money, leaving you broke. So next time when you are mindlessly scrolling, remember you are the one who is losing. Your confidence will increase. Social media, as we've already established, can be a two-edged sword. It enables us to stay in touch with one another, but it also keeps us online constantly, which can be troublesome in and of itself. On the other hand, by leaving social media, one is less likely to compare oneself to others or seek the next most popular goods. One is also less likely to have FOMO anxiety. Furthermore, avoiding social media will enable you to develop stronger relationships with the people in your life. Additionally, it might help you to enjoy the possessions you already have rather than dwelling on what you lack, which can increase your self-assurance and a general sense of well-being. Better sleep. There are a lot of us who don't get enough sleep. In fact, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 35% of Americans fall short of the suggested 7 hours of sleep per night. But when it's time to sleep, a lot of us put on our cozy pajamas and curl up next to a chilly piece of glass, metal, and plastic that emits a color of light and signals that prevent us from falling asleep. Yes, the light from our electronics disrupts sleep by itself, especially the prevalent blue tint. According to one study, young adults who use social media more regularly and for longer periods experience higher sleep problems. So many of us are not getting enough sleep. And given the impact sleep has on the rest of our health, it's wise to find a way to detach your phone from your bedtime routine. Your decision-making skills will improve. What people read on social media has a big impact on their opinions and values. A Pew Research study found that 50% of Facebook users only use the site to acquire their news. A lot of the choices individuals are making are not based on rational thought, but rather on a communal consciousness. You'll develop independent decision-making skills and learn to think more clearly if you cut yourself off from social media. More emotional intelligence will grow in you. Aside from making you a nicer person, giving up social media can also help you improve your emotional intelligence, which is an important trait in the workplace. But you will need to communicate with people, that much is true. When we spend hours a day staring at a computer screen, we remove the chance for face-to-face interaction and we lower our emotional intelligence. Real discussions and looking up from the screen can improve the caliber of your relationships and assist you in honing this crucial ability. Self-esteem. Social media greatly increases your awareness of what is going on in the world. And if you feel inferior to people around you, this can be detrimental to your self-esteem. Our self-esteem can be particularly burdened by the age of filters, Instagram models and influencers, online fitness idols, and easily accessible photo editing tools. You may quickly become overwhelmed by pictures of people who appear to be doing better than you in a matter of minutes. Just keep in mind that social media is not a substitute for real life and that every post is created by a real person who also experiences ups and downs. With the amount of time and mental clarity you have, you can use the time for more activities such as reading books, working out, and completing the tasks which you kept aside. Delete all social media apps from your phone for 2 weeks and see the results for yourself. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. If you would like to see videos about a particular topic, please comment below and I will make a video on that. Watch this video on how to reclaim your masculinity.